to prevent some sort of push from coming out from Alliance.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is a beast. So this is something to watch out for. It can control, like, they play very solid lanes. They don't necessarily look for the kill opportunities themselves until you get at least level 6 up, and nothing to say that's one of the spikes LGD tends to wait for. This time around, nothing to say is level 6 is not going to be as amazing. We tend to see the ecosystem held back, although.
Well, they've got a first blood coming in. FNG is going to be the one to drop. Sync-Q.
Ame still just having a free time top, has level 6 up. So as long as he has the mana, he's going to be very hard to kill off. But S4 also hits his level 6 spike. So you do have the Dragon Form to play with down the line.
Hanskin, or strike. Just close the gap, but shards are out. Arrow does connect on the tusk, but the Omni already up from Nico Baby. Anytime you can get a kill with that Omni Slash, especially early on, you just take it. Plus the POS 3 Sanking going down, going to be very nice for Alliance. Nico Baby, he is well and truly ahead in net worth. 3.6k. Still uncontested on the jump. Having a very good game. Top lane. They've got Davy on there with the arrow. DK, looks like he's gone S4. He's going to drop on the opposite side of the map, and now nothing to say, we'll go for another. FNG also does go down, and looks like LGD want to try and apply the pressure onto that tier 1 top tower.
SK does, although S4 is slightly ahead anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. With the travel slip and limp, though, he can show up around lanes, so they're going to go.
That'll be a big pick-off. They got the stun into the silence, but the arrow might save the day, no. The stuns were way too long. S4 now will go down, but it's well and truly worth it. FNG, meanwhile, with the Death Ward just channeling all the way. Faith Beyond will finally come in with a Burrow Strike. They'll get a double. 2-for-1 trade, but they got Ame on the troll.
Commit on the DK. Still a really tanky hero. They do manage to find an objective here. Nico Baby just given the space to clear out the top. But you also had a bit of a clear out down bot as well, so kind of evening out the map control here for both sides. Really starting to eye that mid. Both sides really want to take over that mid tower.
FNG caught, arrow to follow up, they get the kill. Shards is there, they know Faith Beyond still around with the dust out. They might be able to burst him down, but no, not quite in time. Nothing to say, we'll try and turn back around onto Hanskin, gets the tusk kill. And they have the exorcism active now. They can go after that tier 1 mid. Initiation going. Spore just jumps right in onto Sync-Q. Follow up, cast, Melodic, Death Ward, everything. Just make sure Sync-Q dies, but now Faith is in with the Burrow Strike epicenter, with the snowball in from Hanskin, with the Walrus Punch. They will get another. LGD just not finding the openings, not finding the team fights they need.
PSG LGD can fight in the area quite nicely if they're not careful, but doesn't seem like they're aware yet.
Here we go. Roshan. Nice and easy once you've got that tag team. Arrow gonna scout out, does get rid of one of the Necro creeps. Epicenter being channeled. He does end up cancelling now. S4, he's in with the Dragon Tail. They've got the follow-up stuns to boot. He'll try to use up Faith Beyond and survive a little bit longer with the Burrow Strike, but Nico Baby on his tail. In fact, they're gonna turn back around. The DP chasing down FNG. Nothing to say, we'll get the first kill of the team fight. Now Alliance wanting to remove themselves from this scenario. They still have the Omni. Faith, it's stunned up by Hanskin. It's like he's going to tank the gank for the team. But they might just turn now. The buyback is out from FNG on the left side. They found nothing to say. They split up the team fight thanks to Hanskin with the distraction play.
It's a bit dangerous now for LGD. Like, they waste another XO for coming in.
Yeah, Faith, he's been caught out. Melodic is there with the Death Ward, and he's dead. He used himself up, but there's no way out of this. Try to survive. Melodic will eventually kill him, but now Nico Baby might be in danger. He'll get out of there thanks to the Soulbind and double silence of Lip into the ethereal form. Ame gonna pop the Battle Trance back onto Nico Baby. He's running his way out. He's gonna be fine. The snowball save! Hanskin once again saving the day for the Swift Slash. They will still kill off Nico Baby anyway. Ame is going to die regardless though. Limp is able to get him with the shotgun. Why? Trying to get something. Will kill off FNG, but at the cost of his own life. A very even kind of team fight. A 3-for-3.
Force something.
Try for the Roshan. Alliance don't know about this. Sentry Ward being taken out by Sinkyu. Shards actually blocking him in the pit. The Say will run around. S4 now with the Inkswell initiation. Has the DP. Warriors punch out. Arme already with the battle trance. They'll get Hanskin. And S4 is taking way too much damage. LGD looking good in this team fight. As Nothing to Say will keep going forward. But S4 has brought back. Roshan so darn low. They've got to make their way in ASAP, but it's too late. Aegis is taken. They're still going to try and fight. S4 back in with the Inkswell onto the DP. They don't have the DP ulti now, but it may not matter because S4 is going to die back immediately. Arme now, no battle trance, but he does have an Aegis, and that's just as good. But to say, he wants the big one. He wants the jug. The arrow is not going to follow up. It won't land. Towards the south, FNG trying to get rid of Faith Beyond. Towards the north, Nico Baby looking to go back in after Y. Nico Baby might have enough damage, and should with the spin. Faith just going to burrow strike out on the Sand King. Nico, he still holds on to the Omni. Just go for the Omni Slash duration, I guess. Looks pretty nice. Either way, the health's even pretty nice, but LGD smoked up. They know that Alliance is in the triangle at the moment. It's just a matter of how they get in there. Moonlight Shadow going to be popped. Alliance holding their ground. I don't see any sentries. They might have a gem. No, LGD's in. Now underneath the sentry, but it won't matter. They got the burrow strike in time. Nothing to say. Right onto Hanskin. They want the Tusk dead and they'll get him. Arme now onto the jug. There's your Lotus Orb, Swift Slash, but now Omni Slash being committed. This DP going to use up Nico Baby. Can't kill her off. They'll turn right back around. He's still trying to fight, but it's not going to be good enough. LGD.
Objectives like this. And the Lotus Orb did cause issues. They weren't ready for it on Nico Baby. Even losing just the Swift Slash is enough to really ruin your damage output. And there was just a lot that didn't line up for Alliance. LGD going to be punishing by finding some big objectives. There's no Omni Slash on the respawn of Nico Baby, so his damage output's low, though.
Hanskin's going to try and solve the Lotus Orb. Again, going to save the day, or maybe not. He's gone the other way, Arme. He might just go for a fight anyway. Limp, he's going to get stunned up. Now Faith Beyond, he holds down the back lines. Arme, I don't know if you want to die Fountain. He doesn't. But he'll go back to the racks. They cannot get Megas LGD. They have to go for the T2 top tower. Or
they don't have great team fight there. Like the last time they tried, they got wiped in the pit. They're not going to tempt Faith again. So Aegis Cheese going out the way of LGD. That should enable the last outer push. Take that tier 2 into the high ground. Alliance needs to find a really good...
How do you fight into this? 29k. They're going to jump in. Inkswell not going to connect. It was just the Dragon Tail. Nothing to say. In with the Shivers. And they've got a poke and prod, it seems, onto Arme. Inkswell again. S4 used up. Spot of danger. Do they initiate? Yeah, they do. Burrow Strike is out. The Snowball safe is going to be there from Hanskin to try and buy some more time for S4. Now the Soul Bind, but there goes your DK. Down with that buyback. Faith Beyond, Burrow Strike, Epicenter, all on to the Grimstroke. Limp can't really afford to die at the moment, but he doesn't have much choice. He will go down again with that buyback, and they'll lose FNG to boot. Everything falling apart now for Alliance. And LGD looking to close this one out. Not really much Alliance can do, but they're going to try. 3 versus 5. Swift Slash. Deals some pretty decent damage. Arme is actually quite low. Snowball from Hanskin is there, and they do get the Aegis, but Nico Baby, he's dropping. He'll get himself out. LGD, you don't have the Aegis, but you might just keep going.
Yep. No cares in the world. They've got all the damage out. It's 3 against 5. Defense without the Jug is just so difficult here for the side of Alliance.
Try onto Nico again. The Jug being caught out by the Burrow is still fine, but look at the damage up on the Daedalus. My goodness. Arme going to turn around with the Abyssal Blade now. He's got Nico Baby. The Swift Slash is there, but the Bash on the range hit. Nico Baby will still survive, but Arme is back to the Ancient. He's back to it. They'll glyph it up. They've bought enough time for their teammates to be back up and alive. But the Ancient's half HP. LGD, they're not going to back off. They pop the Exorcism. They're committing to the objective. Inkswell on S4. He's not going to initiate. Ancient's still dropping. Yule's up on the Dragon Knight, and the Ancient's gone. No messing about. LGD do take game 1.
For LGD.
Yeah, but it's Nagasarin, John.
Slow because they go for that Spectre pick.
Fair enough. I mean, I'll ask you the hardest game in the world for him. Never fun up against a Tide when you're playing safe lane Spectre. It's always very annoying.
Yeah, it's much slower. You have to watch the level spikes for S4 as well, and already seeing that aggression from Hanskin is great. As the levels go up, they have more tools to play with. Have to watch for wise level 3 timing.
Oh, mid lane. Limp.
Spam.
Out of position. He's trying to punish FNG, but he's going to be the one to get punished now. Nico Baby going to chase him down. That'll be a very nice pickup for the PA. Kind of engagement could go either way. Nico, he'll get started on Faith Beyond. They have the level 2 Inkswell. This could be very dangerous. It's going to be a lot of damage out. They do shackle up the Void Spirit, just stopping Lim from joining in, but it might just be too late. Aether Remnant is going to latch on. Nico Baby, he didn't have Faith there for a second, but he will eventually get the kill. He's going to make use of it by taking the stacks away from Nico Baby. It's going to be pretty annoying for Alliance. They had no vision watching as well, so they have no idea this has happened. They'll have to find out the hard way.
Yeah. It's slow going for Faith Beyond, but still steady farm. He's going to have his level 6 from there, which should lead to some saves.
S4, Y gets another kill onto Hanskin. They have the damage. Why?
It's not enough.
Say, silence. It's there, they've got the Inkswell follow-up. Still alright though, Syncue in with the Hex to lock him down, but no, Limp. Astral Step. Is there in time? Arme, he's going to commit the Horn for this. Not going to lead so much. In fact, Syncue's going to be turned on now. Limp makes some amazing plays on the Void Spirit, just making sure he finds both kills, and he might even find a third. He's got another Aether Remnant in a couple seconds. Makes a guess. Doesn't connect. Why?
Because the timing is quick enough, and as long as there's stacks up, this shouldn't be too bad for LGD, although.
Limp, he's right in after Y. Don't forget, Y is actually worth quite a bit of gold right now, because he's 4-0. Love to get the snipe in the Phoenix, but
What a ward spot.
might have enough damage. Meanwhile, bot lane, S4 again, the Sunray. But without your Tide, without the Ravage, are they really going to find a kill? Well, they'll go after the 10-minute bounty runes. They're going to roll in after the puck. Maybe that's the one they need, but the Phoenix is going to dive in now with the egg. They do finally get the puck. The egg should explode and FNG should die, but it's definitely a great trade for Alliance. In fact, they might go back in now after Syncue, but no. They'll leave him be. Instead, it's LGD finding the secondary support. Still pretty worthwhile for Alliance, I think, getting the puck kill. Get a kill or two. They could start pressuring the mid-tier 1 tower. Dream Coil, though, going to be committed onto Nico Baby. They've got to turn right back around. Nico, he's going to survive for now. Hanskin's in with a big magnetize. Limp now. He's caught the puck out.
Ooh.
The Ravage follow-up from S4. That is a great rotation in, but they're not done yet. Caught in from Arme. Faith Beyond comes in. Sunray on S4. He is melting and does die. Syncue with the double. And Arme is still chasing the PA and does get the kill. It looked like such a great start, but they just didn't have enough. They got the puck, but that was it.
That was a lot of commitment too. Ravage is along cooldown. Ame chasing.
I mean, why not? They've still got the egg jump.
Timing here for Nico Baby might not line up. He is rushing the BKB. It's a heads-up play from him. He knows what he needs to get done on the PA, not going for the Deso. And the rest of Alliance needs to still keep playing this space. We need to see these supports play together and keep finding these pickoffs.
Lane, Coil, Land, S4, the one being caught out, but there you go. There's your double silence into the double Yules and the Aether Remnant, but the Stampede is out. They're not giving up. They will still rush forward, and they'll get another. Stacks are going to be taken. LGD's taking everything away from Alliance.
Yeah, There's not much Alliance can do about this. They are clumped up in this.
Ink's still there, but this is very wishful thinking. They're going to try, but the Hex is out now to Hanskin. He's been shackled and he's gone. Meanwhile, Faith Beyond just holding back the rest. Egg committed, Nico Baby needs the way out. He will blink straight towards the right. S4 has Ravage, will commit it. It's a big Ravage underneath the tier 2 tower. They'll get Q. Arme, pretty low himself. Nico gonna try, but it may not be a great idea. Icarus dive out. He will blur to try and get away. Now Limp comes in, but nothing to say. Got the PA in the back lines. Arme's just fine. Limp can't finish him. Faith Beyond, he'll stun them up and just run. They just seem so much tankier on LGD's end. He's doing the right thing, but if your teammates are dying around you, Arme, he's going to walk right in. He's by himself right now. This should be a pretty massive kill for Alliance, unless he can haunt away somehow. Stampede is there, but they lock him down. Still locking him down, just not letting him move, but he won't die. Arme is now going to turn back around. Just run. The Ravage is out now. Faith Beyond with the Stampede, and now the turnaround. Coil will be out onto Limp, getting the Void Spirit kill. S4 will be the second. Now that's demoralizing. They can delay things with the stroke of fate spam, but the problem is without the Ravage up, they can't really fight, and now they're going to lose FNG, it looks like. That's going to make things that much easier for LGD to move back in. 40 seconds for the Ravage to be up. They buy enough time. It's a very slow Roshan. It's only Arme doing it. Everybody else forced to stand outside. S4 gets some vision. Coil out. He will break it immediately, but he's in big trouble. He's really not that tanky on this tide, and now the egg to be dropped. Just in case Alliance want to try and commit for a fight. Of course, LGD are right back into the Roshan pit, but there's your buyback from S4. Forcing them back out. Ravage up in 10. They can fight now. Alliance smoke their way in. Oh, stun. Faith Beyond. He found the big one and they just blow him up. God. Nico, baby, he's gone. Ravage not there in time. S4, he's going to try and fight back with Limp, but he's been left alone. This might just be a dieback. Nothing to say. Gets Hanskin. S4, he is allowed to walk away. But Nico, baby, it was about a second before he was gone.
Jeez. That is so scary. Like, he has a BKB, he couldn't pop it. And apparently this is the thing with PAs, it's just the initiation
jump in.
Quick.
Arme, he's got the Aegis. That's the desperation play there from Limp to try and steal it away, but well, Faith is even going to find another now. FNG stuck around to give the Ink Swell over to Limp. Does actually stun them up and might make it out. Looks like he'll be fine. Continuing
to shrink the map down, and they might even have an opportunity to fight if they want to. Hunt's up in 6.
Yeah, tier 1 mid's gonna drop. LGD let it go down, but they're gonna. Oh my goodness!
Oh, good God!
Where did Limp go? He's just gone. That's unfortunate, John. Nico Baby jumps in onto Q. He gets the BKB, turns right back around. They've got Nico Baby controlled up. S4, the Ravage was just too late. Now the egg out from Y. Sunray, they just get wiped. Not even close. Y is 9-0 and 15, John.
On center, it's actually decent. You only hear that it's like, yeah, it's okay. On Centaur.
Oh, refresher orb now on Y.
Oh, man.
They
sick.
Have they killed the egg once? I don't think they have.
Nope.
Here we go again, smoke, but look at Q. He breaks the smoke, pops the BKB, right back in onto Nico Baby. Oh, Q. S4, he'll pop the Ravage. Is it too late? The buyback's there, but they can't survive long enough. Q. How is he this quick?
That is insane.
They're actually going to let him solo as well? No, here we go. Amazing. Nothing to say. Gets a dieback on FNG top lane. By himself. Against 4 heroes.
Yep. And Aegis and Cheese now.
I think he needs it, but why not, right? Never enough
Yeah.
damage.
Never.
Faith is in. S4. Is that really a Tidehunter dying? It was. Here we go. Limp's going to try. The buyback is there from S4. They're going to commit. Oh, but the silence is out. He can't ravage yet. He needs to try and kite around. But Hanskin, Limp, Nico, baby, they're all dead. The GG's called. Complete domination. With an ultra kill ending for LGD. An Alliance, things just, they don't get any easier.
No, it really doesn't. It's a